Hello and welcome to another exciting session on standard costing. This session is meant to assist those who are studying towards management accounting or cost accounting. You normally get some scenarios on standard costing and you are required to calculate efficiency variances. And for those who are in business in the manufacturing or production process, you normally want to assess whether have you produced optimally. Were you efficient in using your materials or you were wasting some material there? So after going through this session, you need to have obtained an understanding of the material efficiency variances. So with regards to efficiency variances, we are looking at it to say it is a quantity variance, therefore the variance is in the quantities, and we hold the standard cost constant. Then with regards to the interpretation, we look at it from two perspectives. So we can look at it from an input perspective or from an output perspective. So with regards to an input perspective, we are looking at it here to say for the input used to produce the actual production, how much output were those inputs supposed to produce per the standard cost card? Then when it comes to the output perspective, we also looking at to say for the actual output produced, how much input was supposed to be used to produce the actual output per the standard cost card. So to apply these principles, we want to look at a question here for Shala Limited. So Shala Limited here manufactures football supporters t-shirts of your hometown teams, Lulu Rovers and Chegutu Pirates. Below is the standard cost card. So each t-shirt there requires two types of material, which are cotton and polyester. So cotton that is used in the production process is 0.10 kilos, which is 100 grams, 100 grams, and each kilo is costing $150. So each t-shirt is supposed to cost $15 in terms of cotton material. Then in terms of polyester, it's going to be 0.05 kilos, which is 50 grams, and each kilo is supposed to cost $54 there. Then each t-shirt is gonna use $2.70 worth of polyester. So they budgeted here to produce 9,000 t-shirts. So in terms of actual output now, based on this actual output, the company then actually used 750 kilograms in total of cotton and 490 kilograms of polyester to produce 7,400 t-shirts. So now, for each kilogram there of cotton, it came in at a cost of $175 a kilo. In total, then it was $131,250. Then also in terms of polyester, it was $55 a kilo for each of those 490 kilos, and it came in at a total cost of $26,950. So actual production was 7,400 t-shirts. So yes, there are differences there. Now we want to calculate the efficiency variances there. So we want to start from an output perspective to see that for that actual output of 7,400 t-shirts, right? How many kilos did they use? Used 750 kilos. So use 750 kilograms to produce 7,400. So the question is, what should they have used? So these 7,400 t-shirts were supposed to use 0.10 kilograms of cotton, meaning that it was supposed to use, the production process was supposed to only use 740 kilograms of cotton. So now we have a problem. We're supposed to use 740, but we have used 750. So we have wasted 10 kilos of cotton material. So those 10 kilograms, how much was each kilogram coming at? So we take the standard cost because the variance is in the quantity, so we hold our standard cost constant. So we're going to be using that $150 a kilo. So times 150 kilo, so meaning that the company wasted $1,500 worth of cotton. So are they happy about this? Surely not. So this will be unfavorable or adverse, right? We're not efficient there as Shala Limited in terms of our production process, in terms of cotton, right? Then we want to also look at it now from an input perspective to say, okay, in terms of the input, what was utilized there? In terms of input, 750 kilograms were utilized, right? In terms of input, 750 kilograms were utilized, and each kilo, we are saying each t-shirt is supposed to use only 0.10 kgs of cotton. So from an input perspective, we are saying the actual there that was used was 750 kilos, but those 750 kilos were supposed to be making how many t-shirts? So since each t-shirt required 0.10 kilos, so we say that 750 kilos divided by 0.10, which is our need per t-shirt. So the actual production was supposed to be 7,500 t-shirts there. But what was actual use was supposed to make that? So now what did they actual use? There was 750, it was supposed to make 7,000 t-shirts. So now how many did they make, right? These guys, they only made 7,400 t-shirts. So here there's a difference now to say 7,400 t-shirts were made, yet they were supposed to make 7,500. So there is a difference of 100 shirts worth of material that was wasted. So of those 100 shirts that were wasted, surely we are not happy with that. But at what cost is its wasted material of shirts coming in at? So if we look at here, each shirt was using $15 worth of material. So if you waste 100 t-shirts there, each coming at $15 in terms of cost, so it means that you're gonna waste $1,500 there. So again, it's unfavorable because you are not happy. You used your production was way lower, was just lower to be 7.4 compared to the 7.5 that it was supposed to make with that same material. So it's unfavorable. So we've looked at it from both perspective, an input perspective and output perspective. Then we come to the other variance as well, which is for the polyester. So with regards to our polyester, again, we want to look at it from an output perspective as well as from an input perspective. So from an output perspective, we are saying there that what was our output? We have said here that this company produced 7,400 t-shirts. So 7,400 t-shirts were made, right, using what? Using how much of 490 kilograms of polyester. So we are saying that these 7,400 t-shirts were supposed to be made using how many kilograms? So by the standard cost card, each t-shirt was supposed to use 0.05 kilos of polyester. So if we multiply that by 0.05, we get an amount of 7,400 times 0.05. We get an amount there of 370 kilograms. So we should have used 370 kilograms. So there is a problem here. 370 kilograms were supposed to be used, but the company used 490 to produce. So what is the difference there between the 370 and the 490? So we have an excess there of 120 kilograms that were wasted. So 120 kilograms wasted, coming in at what cost? Each kilogram was coming at $54. So if you multiply that by 54, so 120 times 54 should get an amount of $6,480, which is again unfavorable because you've used more material compared to what you're supposed to. Right, so you, from an output perspective, there you have produced lesser quantities compared to what you're supposed to. Then we want to look at it from an input perspective. To say there, in terms of the inputs, 490 kilos were used to produce these 7,400 t-shirts, right? So we want to look at it to say, okay, 490 kilos, how many t-shirts were they supposed to use if they were using this 0.05 kilograms per each t-shirt? So we look at it to say 490 kilograms, right? So the 490 kilograms there was supposed to use 0.05 of, polyester. So meaning 490, the 490 kilograms there divided by the 0.05 would have produced 9,800 t-shirts for us. Right. But now what did it produce? So it actually produced only 7,400 t-shirts. So we have a problem now to say 9,800 should have been produced, but only 7,400 produced. So the difference there between the 9.8 and the 7.4, we have 2,400 t-shirts that were not produced. So we wasted material of 2,400 t-shirts. So then we now need to multiply that 2,400 t-shirts by the cost per t-shirt in terms of polyester. So per our standard cost card, each t-shirt was supposed to use $2.70 worth of polyester material. So if we multiply that by $2.70, we should again get a 6,480 unfavorable. Right. So all this here, that's what you need to do when it comes to calculating your efficiency variances. Right. So just all our calculations that you have done there, we start with the one for cotton. This was our calculation that got us from an output perspective. Then from an input perspective, we also had that unfavorable again of $1,500 unfavorable. Then we also come to our polyester unfavorable of $6,480 from an output perspective. Then if you want to look at it from an input perspective, again, this is just do the same calculation, but the direction of thought is just the difference. Right, then yeah, so that was basically how you go about your efficiency variances. I hope this session was helpful for you. Don't forget to leave your comments and questions, And remember to subscribe to receive notifications for new content. Thank you.